Yes, we are back from our summer vacations that we all took last week, and we sort of talked about it on the show, about what we all did. We all did our different things. Guy went to Oregon.
Okay, don't be so judgy.
Nobody can figure it out.
Okay, all right, whatever.
I went to Maui.
Yep.
Emily went to the sun.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, she literally went on the sun.
Yeah,
It was Palm Springs.
It was wonderful.
I did.
And Thor went to Canada.
Wow.
Now, one of the best parts about going on vacation, now, Sky, you wouldn't understand this, is vacation sex.
It does get wild.
Vacation sex gets a little crazy.
It does get wild.
Well, Thor says he's got a story about what happened with their vacation sex.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
What's Canada sex like,
I don't
eh?
know. Is it different?
I don't know.
Do you, instead of O, do you say A?
Yeah,
A.
I think so. How weird.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
weird.
Super
So
weird.
it was not the first night. The second night we were there, we had a great day. We went to the second day we were there. We got up at like 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, geez.
We went out because we knew it was going to be hotter. We actually got really lucky with the weather. Apparently, it's like 10 to 15 degrees colder and like kind of gloomy. But we got really lucky with the weather and everything. So we went on 3 different hikes on the first day. It was a little much.
Wow.
We got a little crazy. And we were staying in this place called Squamish. And about an hour and 20 minutes away was a place called Winsler. And they're both like ski resorts /
Yeah, I've heard of. Is it
Windsor.
Whistler.
Whistler. What did I say?
Windsor.
Windsor?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Whistler.
Whistler,
Sorry.
sure.
And Whistler was super cool. And actually, your son likes BMX, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They have these guys who they take the gondola all the way up on their mountain bikes.
Oh, they go
or
down
like
the-
their BMX bikes, and they go down the hill, and they have
Damn.
these giant ramps set up everywhere, these dirt ramps, and they're doing all this crazy shit. It was
Oh,
wild.
wow.
So
That's
we
cool.
so we went on hikes and stuff like that, and it was just a lot of fun. And we knew we were going to go back to the Airbnb, and the Airbnb we were staying at was in Squamish, and it was a really nice Airbnb, and it was in the basement of this house, but it had its own private entrance and everything, and the view was incredible of the ocean and like the mountains. It was really cool, and like we saw deer coming by, and they told us to be careful, lock the door because there's bears that come by, which is
Oh.
fucking wild.
Yeah.
There was a point when we were on one of the trails, and there's a sign that they have that says, "What do you do if you encounter bears?"
Oh,
I
And-
mean,
Well,
is it a
what?
picture
of you.
No.
of me yelling out?
Bear safety.
Yeah.
And on the sign it says, "Never approach a bear, never run from a bear. Ensure bears never have access to food or trash, and keeps dog on leashes." I don't see a yo bear anywhere on
That's
here.
No.
cute.
Oh,
And this is
But
Canada.
it's not here's the thing, Thor, is it's not when you encounter a bear. This is before you encounter the bear. You must alert the bear that you are in the vicinity
Around.
by yelling out, "Yo, bear!"
and then a clap.
That's how you alert
And
them.
you just do that once?
No, you continually
Throughout
do it.
your
throughout
hike.
the hike.
As you-
Throughout the hike.
But
Okay.
but if
Okay.
you encounter the bear, then you're fucked.
Oh, wow.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't.
Well,
but I don't-
especially with grizzly bears.
Yeah, but before then, I don't have that issue because I'm letting them know I'm there.
I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I did drop a yo bear in Oregon.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we
Oh,
were
really?
on a hike,
Really?
and
Were you
then
good?
and then there was a sign that said "bear sighted," and then it gave a date, which was like a week prior. And as soon as I saw it, I went, "Yo bear!"
Very smart, Sky.
And then my husband just
Very
looked at me and started laughing. He's like, "Really?"
No,
I'm
it's smart.
Like, That's what
Hey,
he
you're
said.
alive today to talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're welcome.
I did.
Wow.
I did do it. I did
Okay.
do it.
So I saw that bear safety sign, immediately thought of Eddie and took a picture of it.
Did you do yo bears?
I didn't do yo bears.
Oh, you're lucky you're here, bro.
Russian roulette, pal.
So anyway,
Okay.
so we eat at the sushi restaurant. That was great. And then we drove all the way home. And
Is that the one where you faked your anniversary?
No, that was in Vancouver.
Oh,
This
that
one
was
was
a
in
different
Whistler,
spot.
and this one was really good sushi.
Yeah.
Some of these people, I don't think some of the people liked Americans because some people were really nice, some people were just rude, and I think it was because like was one person. They have the high sodium soy sauce, so I asked for the low sodium soy sauce. And I go, "Do you guys have the low sodium?" And she just turns around, doesn't say anything, walks away, and then grabs it and then puts it on the table and walks away. And I'm like, rude, you know? So anyway, so my wife had a couple cocktails.
Oh, hello.
I was trying to get her liquored up because I
good.
wanted to have, wild vacation sex. That was the
Here
plan.
we go.
So we get back to the hotel, to the Airbnb, and she wants to watch the sunset. And now what's weird is there the sun sets at like 10:15 at night.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like it was like 8:45 and we're driving and you feel like it's only like 5:30.
Yeah.
Like it's that bright outside. I'm sure in Oregon it was like that
It was-
too, right?
it was-
so weird.
It said at 9 o'clock where we
Yeah.
were in Oregon. And, not that late as you, but I actually thought about, I'm like, I wonder what time it's setting for Thor right now.
Like at one point we were eating and I'm like, oh, it must only be like 6:30. And I said 8:40. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Eating at 8.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
we were on
Eddie,
vacation.
they're on
Eddie.
vacation.
We were on
Eddie,
vacation,
Eddie,
Eddie.
Eddie.
the sun isn't setting for
And the
like
sun
3
isn't even
hours.
set. I'm like, I can't imagine doing a morning radio show out there. You're going to bed and you have to have
that's-
And the sun-
blackout curtains.
Yeah, I never thought
Because
about
it's
that.
so, even at like 10 o'clock, it's still light out.
Yeah.
Like it's so weird. So she wanted to watch the sunset. And then I knew, also too, this is what's weird too. You go into a grocery store or something, you can't buy any alcohol. They only sell alcohol
they have beer stores.
at liquor stores. That's it.
Really?
And at the liquor
I
stores,
didn't know
they
that.
don't have anything but liquor. Because I asked her to get me a pack of gum or something, and they don't have anything but liquor.
So they
Yeah.
can only sell booze.
They can only sell booze, and
Wow.
that's it. So we go. So she goes and gets a bottle of wine, and I'm fine with it because I want
Keep it going.
I want Mama to get liquored up because when Mama gets liquored up, wild stuff happens
Hell
for me.
yeah.
So she's out there, she's reading her book or taking pictures of things. I don't know. I'm watching Receiver on Netflix, and then so the bedroom setup, right? It's like a bigger studio apartment, right? And the bed is in one corner. Next to by the foot of the bed, there's like this nice little like designer table, and on the front of the table, it's like little like tiny circled mirrors are all out around like the table, right? But it's like higher up, not the best place for a table at the foot of the bed. And then on top of that is like a glass vase right on top of that. Okay, not the best place, but I saw that it was there. We had slept there one night before.
Right.
We'd seen it. I figured Haley had seen it. Whatever. So lately, I don't know if I should say this. She's going to get mad at me.
Oh.
We brought her camera. We decided to videotape some of the things that we do.
Whoa.
Oh, this is escalated quickly.
Like tripod style?
Not tripod, but we brought her camera and set it up.
so not even a phone, like a legit camera.
Yeah, well, we brought her camera to take pictures.
Yeah.
And we don't want to get hacked.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. This is professional
Fucking
work
porn
here.
star over
yeah.
here.
Oh, my
wow.
God.
You gonna watch it back?
I don't know.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
I
great
don't know.
I don't
call.
want to see that either. Like I feel
Well,
like
I don't want you to see it either. Oh, I don't.
I think she means
Oh,
her.
oh.
Like, not
Me,
you.
I
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
Your ass up.
yeah, like I'm not all like crazy and shape.
I think it's
but,
just.
like,
I think it's just the
Thrill of it.
thrill of it because I don't really watch it back. But like, I think it's just the thrill of it.
Okay.
You know. So so that's all set up, and we start, getting after it a little bit, and I start with.
Are you performing for the camera at all?
Okay.
We're doing acting out scenes.
Okay.
We're acting out scenes. No. And I go down on her. That's how the whole thing starts.
Okay.
And I'm on the end of the bed, and I remember that there's a glass fucking table at the foot of our bed and a glass vase. So nothing happens there. Then, we switch it up, and we start, and she's going down on me a little bit. And things are getting hot and heavy. We're naked. She's wearing an outfit, which is great. I've transitioned from the like nurse and teacher to just sexy lingerie.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So she got this like red lingerie thing on, extremely hot. And she's going down on me, and things are getting great. And
Getting
we're in the
great.
middle of it. And then all of a sudden, this is all on camera, by the way. All of a sudden, her foot moves, hits the table, and I hear it hit the table. She doesn't think anything of it, and we hear the table go down, and then we hear, and and we hear the glass vase shatter, and I immediately think, "Where's Stone Cold? He's coming out." The glass is broken, so glass shatters, fucking everywhere. And not only does that glass shatter, but remember those small little circled mirrors all over this table?
no.
Those are shattered.
Oh man.
So there's fucking glass everywhere. And I will never show anybody the video, but the video is so funny because she kicks it with her foot and doesn't think anything of it, and then hears the glass shatter and looks up at me in horror. and then you see me like this. Oh, Haley.
No.
I'm like, oh no. And then, I'm naked. We're in the middle of this. I don't want to stop, but we have to stop. and then there's no broom or anything anywhere.
Yeah, how do you clean that
And
up?
I gotta clean it up. And I say, Haley, don't touch it. It's glass. But Mama had a few drinks, so I look
no.
over,
Oh,
no,
no,
and
Haley.
she touched it and cut her finger.
Yeah, she's trying to pick it up.
This is
Trying to-
really
and-
killing
and-
the mood.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's her
God.
right hand too, which sucks for me because I
Oh,
just
boy.
cut her right finger.
Okay, really, Thor. That's your concern, I know.
So I go, well, we gotta clean this up. We can't leave it like this.
Yeah.
So it's 11:40 at night, and we text the owner of the Airbnb because they live upstairs,
No.
and we ask if they have a broom or something. And then the guy, and it's so obvious what happened.
Yeah.
Like, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
So the guy, they said they'll come down and give us a vacuum. They had a vacuum. And he comes down, and he's a really nice guy, a little weird. And he's from Ukraine. And he comes down, and he sees the scene and everything. Obviously, at this point, I have shorts on, and Haley put on clothes.
Oh, she didn't
And
just stay in the
She didn't
lingerie.
just stay in the lingerie. She didn't just stay in the lingerie.
Okay.
And he, like, stands there and looks at us and puts two and two together. And
you
then
doing the butt sex? Or what, are you guys doing over here?
honestly, that's exactly how he sounded. And I go, yeah, there's glass everywhere. And he's kind of weird. And he looks and goes, hang on. And he leaves. And we're like, where's he going? And
My wife has to see this. They were doing the butt sex and look what they did.
Look what they did.
dude, my wife, Haley's going to fucking die laughing because that's exactly how he fucking sounds. So he comes back with, because in the Airbnb notes, it says they don't want you to wear shoes in the apartment.
Okay.
So he comes back with slippers for us to put on because
Okay.
he doesn't want us to cut our feet.
So nice.
Oh, that's
Like
very
used
nice.
slippers?
Yes.
Or,
Yeah.
oh, God.
Like his
And I go,
slipper.
we're good, man. We're just gonna clean it up. And then the wife, I don't know, maybe she was drunk because the moon looks really cool there at night, and she just keeps going, "Look at the moon." And
Yeah,
it's
I bet
11.
it was a full moon for the butt sex.
So we cleaned it up, and everything got put away. The guy left, but we did not finish sex.
Oh!
Not finish
You
sex.
concerned about the deposit charge? Is that why you
So-
can't perform?
That's a great point. I was concerned. We brought it up. My wife, Haley, started looking up where they got the stuff and how much it was. The desk was like $120. The vase was like $40. And she's like, I'll offer to pay for it. And I go, no, don't fucking offer to pay for it. Let them
wait.
say they. So
Yeah.
I'm like, you idiot.
Oh,
So she doesn't offer to pay. The woman says, you're good. Don't worry about it. Just give the cleaning lady an extra tip. And I go, we didn't have any cash. So Haley started having so much anxiety about not having extra cash. So she got up at 5 a.m. the morning of and went to an ATM because we were leaving the next day
Yeah.
and got money out to give it to the cleaning lady.
man.
I'm like, I just wouldn't have left anything.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no. Wait a minute.
This is horrible.
But we,
Real quick, can I see the video so I
I
can?
can't.
Oh, Eddie.
But I want to see the vase get knocked down.
Okay.
her reaction.
Sounds hilarious.
Okay.